Actually, it's good afternoon. Welcome to ABC 123 Trader. Today is July 13th. It's literally noon Eastern Standard Time. And I just want to do an update on the volume profile indicator, or the volume cluster indicator, this one right here. And the results are looking quite well for trying to pinpoint trades. So basically what I wanted to show you is the indicators I'm using on this one chart here. So there's a few of them. So I have the EFUN indicator, which will give you some certain signals. I'll give you some information about it. The volume bars. Volume cluster, the one I'm going to talk about. The direction ribbon down here. 915, trend cloud, market open, my order blocks and quarters, which I opened up just for looking so I can know where the 100 markers are, so I don't have to keep on staring at everything. There are some fine tuning on this one on a couple of the indicators on the 915, the updated version. I set the scan time in minutes as 2 and the minute in as 1. Okay. I also, on the order blocks, I have it set to 60 minutes. The quarters, what I did is I turned off the 25 pointers. I just wanted to look where the 100 markers are, basically. And I just put it as thin line as possible. And market open is the same. Trend cloud, I turned everything off on the trend cloud except for the foundation line. So everything is pretty much off. I just want to see where those two major lines are. And volume bars, what I did as well, I turned off all these options. I just want to see these last three colors. So I put this as high numbers. I increased this to 1.75 for the dark slate blue. And then I kept my regular numbers there. So yeah, there was a little bit of massaging on a few of them. And everything else I think is the same. Okay. Now the other thing is I do have two charts within this chart here. The main chart I'm looking at is the 1 minute chart. And then the 2 minute chart I have because I want data analysis on the 2 minute for the direction ribbon, and that's all it's being used for. And I made sure all the candles are transparent so we don't see all the markings. Okay. So with that being said, the reason why I wanted to just do a quick video here is for entries and exits. Because this morning, I guess it was the PMI report around, no, the PMI report was at 6:30, I think it was, or 8:30, I mean. And it really didn't move, I guess. And so I put the volume point of control in there to see where it is. And then it took off in the morning. So I was waited a few minutes for the range to happen because I wasn't sure, because it could have been very volatile. So then what we have here, with the nice thing, what we do have, and now we're going to open up all the markers. So, the market's supposed to be going up with the direction ribbon, saying it's going to go up, but we're not sure because in the first couple minutes could just do it in an instant whip down. Very first minute, we had 5,000 contracts and the highest volume was at 170. Then as she took off, then we had a super high volume node here and a couple more. Okay, the nice thing is now when and then your market open price line. So market open price line is set right here, and you're giving it some time. And then I was waiting. You wait for it to break out, and then this one line here is actually a pivot point that we have to watch for because it could just hit and reverse. So you're waiting, and the market was actually quite choppy in the morning, just holding. I actually took the short from here and just made my points really quickly, and I was done, and I was waiting for a bigger move. But what I'm interested in is, now let's get a little farther analysis on this chart. See, the reason why I only took the one little hit was because I really don't like certain days like the PMIs and all that. It's just the whippiness. And the nice thing, what I noticed was we had 238. These are 3 points of reference plus the 170 down here. And then I marked my volume point of control to see if there's a correlation, as you can see. Now, what you're seeing the numbers here, 139.99, 269 up here, 253 up top. So I said, okay, this could be a breakout marker or a resistance. So look what happens. It goes up, does a big snap down. Okay, so we're waiting for the reversal up, but look what happens here. See this wick right here? 103 by 269, plus we have 92, 88, 131, 269. There's your short again. Okay, keeps on going, keeps on going. Hits, of course, market open is another reference point you have to watch out for. So we're watching even from these small points from 103. See these two numbers here? You go to the cross and see how she resisted, she resisted, she resisted. So even these little small moves, let's say you get it from the line to the line. It's almost, there's my 365 basically. So from line to line, you hit, if you're not sure, and then you see another box on market open, you know there's going to be resistance. Usually it's a resistance if it holds. So it bounces up again. So it fires up, fires up, fires up, fires up, 141, back into this zone here. And I'm just curious what the volume profile is in that area. 1506, there you go. So you got a reference point. I could have done that earlier. So it goes back up, and it tries to drop down. And see how she's holding. And this is just, it's quite ugly actually. But you can see it's going back into the 915, 915, trying to wait, trying to wait. But the thing what I want to get to you is when it finally drops down, okay, from 1030, where this 112 is, I drew this purple dotted line, volume point of control to 170, and we could probably buy long here, as you can see, 170, unless it fails, because we got resistance. Even though this is turning down, we'd have to watch, and if it does go up, I don't know how far it goes, away we go again. So we off to the races. Now look what happens here. You hit the bottom, comes back up, it's market open, you gotta watch here, high volume at 187, blue bar, fires up, holds here, fires up again. Now I have a high number bar here, back to this volume point of control. This could have been a trade from this side and shut her down, but look what happens when she crashes down again, right back to another 238 number right here, see? And then it takes off again, hits the top of this number. What number is that? That's your 253. Crashes all the way down, comes back to another high volume number right here. So we know it tested once, tested twice. And now we're at new highs. The thing I like about it is, what I want to show you is the times that I really focus on. I'm going to actually stay in draw mode on ellipses. Okay, I look at about 3 or 4 areas. I'm going to look around 1003, 1005. I usually look, see this is 955. I'm noticing something around this area where it's peaking out, but I used to always look around 10, 1015 or 1005, somewhere right in this area. That's where I used to usually look, somewhere in this zone. 1030, of course, this zone. I look at 1115. I used to always say 1115 was my favorite number. 1115 right here. So here's 1115. I didn't really look at the 11 o'clock. Let's keep them going. And my 1115 is usually my favorite trade. And if I'm staying around there. And then it'll be around 1215. Usually 12, 1215. Somewhere right in this zone here. If you're staying in for a long time. So 12, let's say 1215. How many more minutes? I got about 6 minutes before there. So those are the sweet spots that I like looking for times. And of course you got market open. You sometimes 935 or 7 I think it is. Let's check where 937 is. Let's do this as well. 6, yeah, 7 hit the point there, so it didn't really do anything, but it held. And then, of course, 945 is sometimes a snapback. Those two areas as well. But that's going on the fast market. But on the long terms, my analysis is usually around 10 o'clock, 10:05, or 10:15. And then 10:30 for sure. 11:15 is, I always say, is usually my favorite. and then 12.15 is coming up right away here. So that, with that being said, that's about it. So now the market did take off today, and around probably within the next minute or two, let's see if we can get a reversal. If it does do a reversal, because you're seeing a cap off, I didn't see any high volume here, but if it does cap off, what we'll do is, what you want to do is just look at these numbers here and see if there's consistent, like, okay, you got 93, 46, 118, they're tapping here, and then we'll go down looking for high numbers, and the area is probably is this grouping right here, 143, 160, could be somewhere within this zone here, plus it's a high volume node once again. Alrighty, other than that, that's all I want to show you on this video. I'm actually very excited with this volume indicator, the volume profile indicator. It's like I said, it's a dumbed down version. Very, very simple to read. You guys try it out, whatever. It's, you know, I usually write a lot of this code for myself as well as to assist traders. Hopefully they'll be consistent as long as they really control their risk and reward. Oh, last note before I go off, when I do my analysis, because we have the color backgrounds for, you know, positive trend, negative trend, and all that stuff. Remember, early in the morning, because it was choppy, the direction ribbon was bouncing here. But if you ever look at it, let's do this one more time. I'm going to stay in draw mode on the rulers. Okay, this one takes off first thing in the morning, but that's okay. We'll just do it for fun. From A to B, 44 points. Now this one you got to watch out. You got destroyed. Oh no, from here to here, I guess. So from here to here, basically null and void trade. This one would have been a stop out destruction, and then from here to here. Oh, let's do it again. Ruler. Why did it not work? There we go. And then some are just averages. A to here for the short. And then we got a long here. You can be patient. Kind of crappy again, but it's just bouncing. You could make a few points. Then you got your short here. It's doing rough numbers, guys. A little bit. Some are really close, and then again close, and then finally by 11:15. Wrap it up. Let's go here, and then 11:15. Well, I guess where the market crossover is so far, it's still going right now. So 29 points. And we're 1 minute before 11:15. I'm just curious to see if she's going to start crashing. And then, other than that, I'm going to log off, upload this video, just to show you some of the value-added features, especially if you're using the volume profile on this marker. Okay, guys, how many minutes left? We got 30 seconds. Let's take a look at this, see if this thing will actually punch down around 11:15. That's what I'm really curious about. But so what you can see is a lot of high volume. There hasn't really been a big punch up on the high volume, but I would have liked to see, you know, a high number. If I saw a high number and it starts rejecting, maybe we could take it down to this zone here. But the nice thing is you do have zones to play with from A to B. Make sure if it's a nice big gap, it's even better, like this one right here. And now we can do some reversals. Plus, you can see the direction ribbon possibly breaking down. So 11:15 activated, nothing really happening, so I'd still watch for a while. See if it pops up or reverses. Other than that, just make sure you pinpoint your trades. Trade safe, guys, and you guys have a great day. Take care.